Yes, let's continue now. Yes, Ramji, anything you have to say?
No, nothing. We continue to read.
Yes, Pushkali, yes, you can read now. Divishri is yet to join, I think. Yes, continue, please. Divishri, are you reading?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Yes, this is week 14 and we are reading session 2. Yes, continue, please.
The subconscious mind works continually for the common good. The subjective self within you works continuously for the general good, reflecting an innate principle of harmony behind all things. Your subconscious mind has its own will, and it is a very real something in itself. It acts night and day, whether you act upon it or not. It is the builder of your body, but you cannot see, hear, or feel it building, as all this is a silent process. Your subconscious has a life of its own, which is always moving toward harmony, health, and peace. This is the divine norm within it, seeking expression through you at all times.
Yes,
How
continue.
man how man interferes with the innate principle of harmony. To think correctly, scientifically, we must know the truth. To know the truth, it is to be in harmony with the infinite intelligence and power of your subconscious mind, which is always moving life forward. Every thought or action which is not harmonious, whether through ignorance or design, will result in discord and limitation of all kinds. Scientists inform us that you build a new body every 11 months, so you are really only 11 months old from a physical standpoint. If you build defects back into your body by thoughts of fear, anger, jealousy, and ill will, you have no one to blame but yourself. You are the sum total of your own thoughts. You can keep from entertaining negative thought and imagery. The way to get rid of darkness is with light. The way to overcome cold is with heat. The way to overcome the negative thought is to substitute with the good thought. Affirm the good and bad will vanish.
Very nice, huh? Affirm the good
Yes.
and the bad will vanish.
Vanish.
Yes. So he is clearly saying that, our body is very intelligent mechanism and we don't actually know it. But and we only keep on thinking about the thoughts of fear, anger. But here we can think about the thoughts of bravery, that fearless, being very quiet, then being, very happy and blissful. And we have a joyous nature. So this time I'm doing what we did previously is a reverse thing of reading everything as a reverse, right? So there is no one to blame anything. In fact, we should, if if our own imagery is good, in thinking good about everything, in there is no ill will, then of course things are going our way. And I think we all experience, throughout the day we have very good moments. So if we go deeper in that good moments, there is something or the other which is called as a belief, which have happened to be a good belief. So suppose, somebody is getting married. So the kind of excitement that person feels, you meet your loved ones, you meet your, the spouse and the family, and there's all fun and joy, and there is no opposition of something that this is not going to happen or this is going to happen. We are all in one same boat, telling ourselves that it's all going to be a fantastic, and it happens. So it's not always, a celebration is a celebration. It is like every moment can be a celebration. Every moment can be a happy and a joyous moment if only if we keep our track on our own mind and thoughts. Because this is what he's saying, na? You are the sum total of your own thoughts. So you can keep from entertaining good thoughts and imagery. And the way to get rid of darkness is with light. The way to overcome cold is with heat. So that means only the thought needs to shift. Only the thought needs to change. Right? Anybody has a good story or to tell or share? Amiji, did you practice this some point of it with your mom?
Actually, I wanted to share that. Yes, I tried that
Yes.
because last week, entire week she was there.
Hmm.
And naturally, now once your mom is admitted, she is not well,
Hmm.
her pain and all that. So it was very difficult, but I kept on practicing all these things, especially tried to be positive.
Hmm.
Also tried to give that confidence to her. Like she was completely down, but just was practicing this positive talks with her. And then I was just talking with her that, all reports will be normal and that we are going home after a couple of days. So I was just trying to put that confidence into her. And just by practicing positive things, that actually happened. And thank God all reports were also, normal. So I could get her back home, and she also got some confidence because of all these talks and engagement.
So
So
good.
yes, it worked. Yeah, it worked.
It worked. This is the best thing. It worked.
It worked, and I think it will always work. Yes,
Yes.
it just that intensity with right intensity and right frequency. You need to.
I think that we are very normal human beings, and to think about frequency and all is just being happy. And thinking in the right perspective already makes us to that frequency, and we don't have to think in that terms. But keeping a positive, good attitude of seeing a loved one maybe recover, maybe in a happy state, is one thing we can gift as everybody.
Right,
That be
right.
joyous and being ourselves, becoming that magnet of happiness. It is like lightening the room whenever you enter and there's a light that maza aa gaya, like somebody is going to come to you and saying yaar iske sath bahut maza aata hai. That is a fun thing to
Right,
happen
right,
and
right.
to hear. So that is the kind of energy. So this book is very being mindful of what kind of thoughts we are carrying. So obviously, abhi aapne bola na, when you see your mother, it was natural to have worry, right? But
Yes.
here in page number 80, he's saying when fear, false beliefs, and negative patterns are made to register in your subconscious mind through psychological, emotional conditioning. So because there is an attachment to the person being a mother, it looks like it is very natural to happen. But then if we tell ourselves that this is not natural, what natural is that I am always happy, and I am literally blessing my mother that she is good, she's in a good condition.
Right.
So that kind of a conviction, that is what, even if the senses deny that this is not true, yet he is continuously telling us, believe in your good thoughts power, believe in your intensity of that power, believe in the goodness that it can happen.
Right, right.
So it actually comes with practice, but yes, it is telling us with the practical examples. Divishri has done it
Right.
many times.
And ma'am, just one more line I want to add here.
Yes, yes.
The same thing I also tried the same thing with all other patients in the ward.
Yes.
Obviously, all were female, all were ladies.
Hmm.
So, but I just ensured that I'm going to all of them, talking to them,
Hmm.
and I was just asking them one question. When you are going home.
Hmm.
So automatically, I think there was a shift in their thought process also. And few of them were saying, no, abhi to pata nahi time lagega, 8 din lagenge, 10 din lagenge, pata nahi. So I was just telling them that, think of going home, think when you will be discharged, and think when you will meet your family again. So start thinking on that line, and everything will be in place. So I think I could do that for them.
Yes,
Somehow I
yes.
could reinstate that thought. Yeah.
That is good, na? This actually brings up such a beautiful moment, when people will see you, when we all have that experience. And आधा ही बीमारी डॉक्टर अगर अच्छा है तो उसको देख के चली जाती है ना? And what is that
Yes,
अच्छा? That
yes.
अच्छा is your speech, the way we convey our thoughts to the other person, that yes, you are going to be better. That conviction when we put in somebody is like, yes, oh, please, it will be very happy, to see you recover, or we don't want to see you again because we want you to be healthy. So,
Yes.
so good. This is something good. Yes, continue, please.
Okay, ma'am. Why it's normal to be healthy, vital, and strong? It's abnormal to be sick. The average child born into the world is perfectly healthy with all its organs functioning perfectly. This is the normal state, and we should remain healthy, vital, and strong. The instinct of self preservation is the strongest instinct of your nature, and it constitutes a most potent, ever present, and constantly operative truth inherent in your nature. It is therefore obvious that all your thoughts, ideas, and beliefs must operate with greater potentiality when they are in harmony with the innate life principle within you, which is forever seeking to preserve and protect you along all lines. It follows from this that normal conditions can be restored with greater ease and certainty than abnormal conditions can be induced. It is abnormal to be sick. It simply means you are going against the stream of life and thinking negatively. The law of life is the law of growth. All nature testifies to the operation of this law by silently, constantly expressing itself in the law of growth. Where there is growth and expression, there must be life. Where there is life, there must be harmony. And where there is harmony, there is a perfect health. It is if your thought is in harmony with the creative principle of your subconscious mind, you are in tune with the innate principle of harmony. If you entertain thoughts which are not in accordance with the principle of harmony, these thoughts cling to you, harass you, worry you, and finally bring about disease. And if persisted in, possibly death. In the healing of disease, you must increase the inflow and distribution of the vital forces of your subconscious mind throughout your system. This can be done by eliminating thoughts of fear, worry, anxiety, jealousy, hatred, and and other destructive thought which tends to tear down and destroy your nerves and glands, body tissues, which controls the elimination of all waste material.
So it is like a healthy procedure. We just have to have a healthy mind, and everything follows,
Yes. Yes.
right? So everything follows. So hello, Karyavardi. You have the book. Can you read? Divishri has read a lot. Karyavardi, are you there?
Okay.
Okay, no worries.
Yeah, yeah, yes, ma'am.
Yes, please. Karyavardi, you have to unmute yourself.
Yeah, yeah. Pott's disease cure. In the Nautilus magazine of March 1917, these appears there appears an article about a boy suffering from Pott's disease or tuberculosis of the spine, who had a remarkable healing. His name was Frederick Diaz Andrews of Indianapolis, now minister of Unity School of Christianity, Kansas City, Missouri. His physician pronounced him incurable. He began to pray and from a crooked, twisted cripple going about on hands and knees. He became strong, straight, well-formed man. He created his own affirmation, mentally absorbing the qualities he needed. He affirmed over and over again, many times a day, I am whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy. He persevered and said that this prayer was the last utterance on his lips at night and the first in the morning. He prayed for others also by sending out thoughts of love and health. This attitude of mind and way of prayer returned to him, multiplied many times. His faith and perseverance paid off with big dividends. When thoughts of fear, anger, jealousy, or envy drew his attention, he would immediately start his counteracting force of affirmation going in his mind. His subconscious mind responded according to the nature of his habitual thinking. This is the meaning of the statement in the Bible: Go thy way. Thy faith hath made thee whole.
That's such a beautiful line. I am a whole, perfect, strong, powerful, loving, harmonious, and happy.
Yes.
All completed in one. Right? So
Right.
this completes, you know, the entire healing of the body. So this you know what important thing was that he created his own ways of healing his own body. That means you're consciously telling your mind that the kind of, you know, healing you need, whatever is there, can be shifted to a better thought. And that is what is important for us. So if we all, and again, the point is again saying before sleep and early in the morning as you wake up. So that is, you know, creating a cycle of the consciousness, that when we take that last thought, we carry that in the subconscious, and early in the morning we again remind ourselves with the same thought. You know, what I used to do is I used to do the journaling that time when I didn't remember that what all exactly, because there are too many thoughts we all carry. So I started journaling. So I used to keep that book right in, you know, under my pillow. I used to read it and then sleep. And then as I wake up, because, you know, so that the past thoughts or something else doesn't come up immediately as I open my eyes, I made myself in a way that the moment I come back to my senses in the morning from a deep sleep, my hands go under my pillow. I used to pick up my journal, read it, like open my eyes, read it, and then for a few minutes, you know, sink in that energy and then start the day. And that really works. It actually helps because it's like a, you know, early in the morning, you have had a good dose of positivity in you. So the later of the day, you know, start syncing with that good mood, joyous mood, a happy mood that you're something good and exciting is going to happen today. So as we are not aware what is happening, but then as we become, you know, more joyous and happy, the day it kickstarts the day with something very beautiful. And everything, you know, starts falling because it's again the mindset that we are carrying. Suppose we are going to an office and we start with the best thought: today I'm going to have a wonderful day with my colleagues, with my boss, with my clients, with everything. So the mind is already captured in something good. So, you know, in fact, if there is so much of positivity built daily, even if something little bit happens now, you will start overlooking it. Okay, let it be now. It's fine, let it be. So that is the power of, you know, having a joyous mood always, carrying a beautiful, happy state of mind always. And that affects the immediate people around. Immediate people around. So this is very interesting that his faith and perseverance paid off with big dividends. It's not the material dividends. It's like whatever the his body started healing. So if we talk to people about this, so I think even if you don't talk and you just start sending a good vibes to the other person over the period, that person will start, feeling. This is what he's saying, that when we can heal the other person also. When we lie down and we need to send somebody a healing, like suppose a child is not well, or your spouse is not well, or your parents are not well, so we don't need to interact and tell themselves the same thing. We just have to, send those good thoughts to the other person, and over the period, that momentum is being built, and it is going to help them, in their own conscious mind. They'll start getting aware of themselves. So this is the power. This is good. Like, it is like a blessing we are sharing with people, and sharing is caring. Yes, yes, continue, please.
Yeah. How faith in your subconscious powers makes you whole. A young man who came to my lectures on the healing power of the subconscious mind had severe eye trouble, which his doctor said necessitated an operation. He said to himself, "My subconscious made my eyes, and it can heal me." Each night as he went to sleep, he entered into a drowsy, meditative state, the condition akin to sleep. His attention was immobilized and focused on the eye doctor. He imagined the doctor was in front of him, and he plainly heard or imagined he heard the doctor saying to him, "A miracle has happened." He heard this over and over again every night, or perhaps 5 minutes or so before going to sleep. At the end of 3 weeks, he again went to the ophthalmologist who had previously examined his eyes, and the physician said to this man, "This is a miracle. What happened?" This man impressed his subconscious mind using the doctor as an instrument or a means of convincing it or conveying the idea. Through repetition, faith, and expectancy, he impregnated his subconscious mind. His subconscious mind made his eye. Within it was the perfect pattern, and immediately proceeded to heal the eye. This is another example of how faith in the healing power of your subconscious can make you whole.
Oh, how many of you have eye problems? We are all going to resolve it now. Seriously?
Correct.
Yes. Why not? Like, if we are understanding it and we are actually trying to prove it in sense, prove it to our own self that this is working, then why not? To heal our body first. At least I'm going to try this, definitely. We all have this laptops and mobile phones and the whole day around media or something. Obviously, the eyes affect. So if this helps, why not to use it, right? Anybody has any suggestions or anything? Otherwise, we'll read the pointers. Okay, continue.
Yeah. Pointers to review. Your subconscious is the builder of your body and is on the job 24 hours a day. You interfere with its life giving patterns by negative thinking. Charge your subconscious with the task of evolving an answer to any problem prior to sleep, and it will answer you. Watch your thoughts. Every thought accepted as true is sent by your brain to your solar plexus, your abdominal brain, and is brought into your world as a reality. Know that you can remake yourself by giving a new blueprint to your subconscious mind. The tendency of your subconscious is always lifeward. Your job is with your conscious mind. Feed your subconscious mind with premises which are true. Your subconscious is always reproducing according to your habitual mental patterns. You build a new body every 11 months. Change your body by changing your thoughts and keeping them changed. It is normal to be healthy. It is abnormal to be ill. There is within the innate principle of harmony. Thoughts of jealousy, fear, worry, and anxiety tear down and destroy your nerves and glands, bringing about mental and physical diseases of all kinds. What you affirm consciously and feel as true will be made manifest in your mind, body, and affairs. Affirm the good and enter into the joy of living.
What a beautiful last line. Affirm the good and enter into the joy of living. So this is such a beautiful chapter. So what has been, all of us have learned. What I have understood is before sleeping, whatever we take as a good suggestion, and we keep on thinking continuously, it starts settling as a new gut feeling. And then it starts manifesting. So it might be, over the period, it is going to come. So it is like a whole, we've got a, it is somebody has given us an amrit. Like you have this and you drink it and you are, having a enter the joy of living. Isn't that true? It is like Samundra Manthan, I feel. The more we go deeper, we understand what kind of thoughts we are creating, and then we shift the thoughts to the better thought, and miracle starts happening. So how he is saying in the previous, the page, that when he overheard the doctor, continuously he imagined doctor telling him that it's a miracle, it's a miracle, it's a miracle. So hearing that in somebody's voice, that you are fine, you're healed, you're better, is and it actually worked for him. The doctor said the same thing. It's actually more miracle is the doctor said the same thing, and the body is also responding. So two ways, it's like two ways you having the same benefit, isn't it? So if we have, people around whom we think that they are not like we are having a wrong perspective about something, we can only shift in our thought process and we start seeing a new version of them also. Like if the doctor is saying that there is a problem and the doctor is only saying there is no problem, it is the whole problem arised in us and the whole solution also arised in us. So it might take, some point of understanding, because ultimately it goes to experiencing everything. So it is not reading about it. It is actually practicing the reading which makes a difference. Yes, Pushkarni, I see your mic off now.
Yeah, you were telling that it's time for all of us to heal our eyes. I mean,
Yes.
we have got, many of us have got eyesight.
Yes.
Actually, Ramji did it already.
Hmm.
He too got eyeglasses for a while,
Hmm.
and after wearing them for around an year or so,
Hmm.
I remember him telling this to some of us once, that he felt, why am I still carrying these? He just got a thought that why am I still carrying these glasses?
Hmm.
He got that thought and he did something,
Hmm.
and his sight just like that vanished, his
Oh,
eyesight,
wow.
and he is not wearing eyeglasses now.
That's good. That is so good. Now, even we'll try. I'll try. I'll do. I don't try, actually. I do. What I say, I do. So I'll do. Because too much of media, it actually starts paining the mind. But I'll not say that also, because it's again affirming something. But yes, definitely it is going to be good. Yes, Ramji.
Am I audible? Hello?
Yes, yes.
Oh, okay. I was trying to. I was to unmute the mic. Okay, meanwhile, Pushkar, I was reading some books that time, and one of my friend had shared books through phone. So I was spending a lot of time reading those books. So unfortunately, I caught some power. I started getting headaches, and I had power -1, and another eye I had -1, 1.5. I had in the left and right eye, and so I had to begin to wear glasses from the month of January. I don't know which year properly. So and then by the month of September, I just felt like, why am I wearing glasses? So so then I started telling to myself, my eyes is perfectly fine and I'm healed and my eyes I can see very clearly. So and then after a month, I again started getting headache. It just exactly like around 20 days, 20, 21, 22 days. So I started getting headache. Then I had to visit the doctor. I thought maybe something is wrong with my eyes again. So when I went for the checkup, the doctor said, your eyes is absolutely normal. You don't need any glasses. You're wearing glasses. That is why you're getting headache.
Oh, wow.
So, so that was there. And meanwhile, I want to share another experience here.
Yes.
Are you all aware of lazy eye,
No.
squint
I'm
eyes,
not. Squint, yes.
squint eyes,
Yeah, I
squint eyes?
remember this. Mm.
Yeah, Pushkarni, I think some of them might,
Yeah.
no, I think only Pushkarni is here.
Yeah,
So I think Pushkarni, do you remember have you met this lady?
yeah, I still
Uh,
have that woman's photo in my mobile, I
Hmm.
think.
Acha, okay, I shared that, right? I think, did you meet her also, right?
No,
Did you
no,
even talk to
I
her?
haven't met her. No, no, no.
Okay,
I just saw
okay.
the image. Yeah.
Yeah, this lady is um, somewhere from the uh, I'm not get exactly the place.
It's okay. It's okay then.
Yeah, Bhutan, Burma, what do you call it?
Okay.
That part of the country of India.
Hmm.
I'm not getting that. I'm not getting that name exactly. Okay, so this girl was doing training, and she had a coach. She met with a coach, and she had squint eyes, and she was severely sad about it, and so this coach started guiding her, and she did exactly what the coach had to say. And suddenly one day when she woke up, her sister, I think her mother or somebody, they came to her and said, hey, your eyes is normal, how is it possible?
Hmm.
So it just happened in a matter of 20, 25 days. She did things that the coach had taught her, and her squint had perfectly become normal without any surgery. In
Hmm.
spite of them trying since childhood for all sorts of medical help, it was not possible. And then within a span of 20, 25 days, her eyes was perfectly normal. And I think there is a YouTube video also on that. You guys can see all that. So it is
Oh.
there in YouTube. They have made a video and they have shared it about this. Is
Hmm.
squint eyes really possible to heal and all these things?
Yes.
So all things are possible. We have seen literally impossible things happen before our own eyes.
This though
So
I
yeah.
can I can say this also, Ramji, because my own sister had meningitis. In that meningitis, she developed this squint. And
Mhm.
I was actually again the same. I was practicing these things so that power, don't know, she's fine, she's fine, she's fine. I honestly now I remember that actually her squint has gone and I never noticed. Now when you're telling me the story, then I suddenly,
Mm.
her face came in front of me and I realized, oh, her squint has gone. She's absolutely fine. Must see. So it's long back. It is not recent. It's long back when this happens. So must be. I'm telling we all work on very conscious and unconscious ways to certain things, but as this is making us more aware of it.
Definitely it is. The impossible things become possible.
Yes.
I am possible, like that kind of a thought word or something like that. So meanwhile, yes, these things are all true to every word. But the point is where humans are lacking, in spite of reading, in spite of knowing, in spite of understanding, in spite of doing in all sorts of things, understanding. Yet yet there is some lack or procrastination of, or maybe a discipline or something like that needs to
Hmm.
be practiced to in order to get what exactly you want in life.
Yes.
So So, people need that, need to pay attention, give attention. Okay, I need this particular thing in my life. I want to do this. And the way is always here. Okay, all sorts of suggestions, all sorts of help, all sorts of ways and people's experiences. All these things are there here. So you can take it as an inspiration. And even today, if you decide one thing that you want and say exactly the things that you want to do all by yourself. See, you can read in this book repeatedly being said, he made his own suggestion, she made her own suggestion. So you can make your own suggestion. You don't need a coach for that. Okay, so that's what he's saying, that it's all possible, it's all happening, it's all evident right before your eyes, all these things. So take up something that you really want in your life and make one real good line which makes a very positive sense to you, in the positive direction, obviously. And keep repeating that yourself and experience to yourself. So, and then it's like one experience after the other experience after the other experience. You start getting momentum. Okay, and things start becoming faster for you. Your life gets better. You become more happier. The point is why I'm telling you become happier, because happiness is contagious. Once you are happy, people around you become very happy.
Yes.
That's the real motive of life, isn't it?
Yes, that is what I was saying. Now, when you enter the room, it is like you become the light, and everybody is like, wow, now ab maza aa gaya.
Yeah, that's always there. Yeah, definitely.
Yes. So thank you all. We had a good session. We have only 1 minute remaining, and we'll all catch up next week. And plus, we'll all practice. Practice only makes us all the sessions successful. And as we keep on practicing, we keep on experiencing, we keep on working on eyes and the body and mind and making everything happy and joyful. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you,
Thank you,
Paulaji.
ma'am.
Thank
Thank
you.
you,
Thank
everyone.
you, Parvati.